The Welsh Show is proudly sponsored by Waterstone Homes. Built for life.
Hello, I'm Lisa Rogers.
And I'm Paul Child.
And this is The Welsh Show. On tonight's show, a chat with Dancing on Ice contestant Gareth Thomas.
There's music from South Wales band The Blims.
A faster pasta cooking lesson from Cardiff's very own Giovanni.
Plus, with us in the studio, one of Wales's favourite comedians, Phil Doyle.
Hello and welcome to the very first Welsh Show, a show about all things Welsh and, well, what's going on in Wales.
Over the coming weeks, we'll be chatting to various musicians, celebrities and personalities about their life from a Welsh perspective.
And first of all, we've got one of those right here in the studio. It's comedian Phil Doyle. Phil, welcome to the Welsh Show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Wow, yeah, great, excellent.
Do you think he's being funny already?
A little bit, yeah.
Yes.
I should let on. Phil and I know each other quite well.
Yeah, you go way back, don't you?
We do, yeah, we do.
What gossip have you got on him? Come on, spill the beans.
Well, in the early days, we did the clubs, you know, the workingmen's clubs, and tough days,
some stories there which will remain untold for a long time.
Yes.
Tell me when the camera's off.
I will.
Come on, are there any you can tell us which are actually broadcastable?
Well, not really. Well, there was one time we had to get out the back window, didn't we? We were going to get, both of us going to get killed, I think. I don't know, I won't say the name of the club.
No, don't say the name of the club.
My God, yeah, they didn't like me or him at all, and we tried to, we had to go through the crowd to get out, but so we basically went out the back window. And there was a hell of a drop into the brambles and all.
So, was it like you were climbing out of a toilet window or something?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that much bigger, you know, and I was twice the size as well at the time. So it was quite funny. He went first, and I had to pass all the amplifiers and the speakers and the things to him, you know. But
it caused me shock. What the two of you done that made the audience dislike you so much?
Yeah, I know. They say show business is all glamour, don't they?
Yes.
You know that? Oh, no.
It's definitely, the South Wales club circuit is definitely the best apprenticeship any entertainer can have, because they say if you could work there, you can work anywhere in the world, Lisa.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to scare you.
Absolutely, yeah.
I can believe that.
Oh, it was, yeah, tough days. But it got better, didn't it? As
Absolutely.
we got better, you see.
Exactly, yeah.
We probably were rubbish at the time.
That's honestly...
So,
well, Paul's ended up next to me. Where's your career taking you, Phil?
yes. yeah, well, all downhill, really. It's, yeah, Sky, Channel 192, you know. Oh, God.
Before you were a comedian, weren't you a chef? Is that right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I went to college to train to be a chef, and the best story, I was in the TAs at the time, the Territorial Army in Carmarthen, and I was only about 18, I'd been in about 2 years since I left school, and this Land Rover turned up outside my mum's house, living at home, and the guy came in, full army outfit. He said, "Look, Phil, we've been called up for the Falkland conflict."
Okay.
My mother's crying, my auntie comes down from Lampeter, you know, the phone, get all your kit together, be down the barracks within a couple of hours. Anyway, everyone's there crying their eyes out. I'm waving, full uniform. I got a nuclear blast suit, NBC suit, the whole caboose. Tin cans, you know, the billy cans and all, everything clink, 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 going. Everyone's crying. Ta-da, Mum, I love you. I was back at 4 o'clock. We only had to load the lorries. That's the truth. That's all, because it was a transport. It was a transport regiment. We were down there, and I said, "What's happening? Where are we going?" He said, "No, we just got to load the lorries because they need them and refuel them because they need them for ammunition to take down to Southampton and Portsmouth for the Canberra or whatever." And I was back at 4 o'clock. He said, "What are you doing here?"
Go on. I've already been redecorating a bedroom, love. Go on.
Yeah, just moved 3 students in.
So how did you get from, well, being the TAs and being a chef to being a stand-up comedian?
Well, I worked in a 3-star hotel as a head chef, and I hated it. I always messing about, having a laugh, and, you know, I was always Jack the lad, and I was like that in school, being chucked out of class, you know, but like a love-hate relationship with the teachers, and the same with work, you know. I was always singing in the kitchen and cracking jokes, having a laugh, but everyone said, "Look, why didn't you just go and do it, for God's sake, you know, you're doing it." So I took a real big drop in money. I went as a Butlins redcoat. I left my job earning sort of 300 whatever at the time a week, which was good money then, you know, but for a job doing Butlins redcoat, £52 a week.
In Barry Island?
Barry Island.
Barry Island.
I bet the red coat suited you though, didn't it? Love?
Do you know? Oh, it was great. Yeah.
So we know you can cook. Can you actually cook at all?
I couldn't cook, but I've learned one dish recently because I've had a very special cookery lesson.
And that's the only dish you can cook?
At the moment, Lisa, but I'm doing my best. Come on.
You're winning that one. Phil.
Yeah, he's cooked for me. He's cooked for me in the past.
Has he? How's that?
Well, I don't know what it was. Beans, was it
Sausage
beans?
sandwich or something.
Sausage sandwich,
Yeah.
very good.
I'm
Very good
not
on the
a sausage
barbecue, I might add.
Pot noodle doesn't count.
Very
right?
good on the barbecue.
Well, I think we should have a look how you got on cooking with Giovanni.
Yes.
He cooked you, what's it, pasta?
Some sort of pasta, yeah. Pasta with meat sauce. It was fantastic. Have a look.
Easy, really easy. No, it wasn't easy. It was wonderful. Let's see.
I'm here at the Hayes in Cardiff at the legendary Giovanni's restaurant. Giovanni has fed just about every Welsh celebrity you can think of, from Anthony Hopkins, Tom Jones, to Catherine Jenkins, Joe Calzaghe, and Giovanni himself has kindly agreed to teach me how to cook an authentic Italian meal today. For over 30 years, Giovanni's restaurant has been greeting celebrities. Stars from Tom Jones, Anthony Hopkins, Shirley Bassey, and even Pavarotti have all tasted the delights of Giovanni's cooking. And today, it's my turn. So here we are in Giovanni's kitchen. Tell me one more time, Giovanni, what are we cooking today?
We're going to cook penne alla matri Bologna. It's a combination of a matri Bologna sausage with bacon, bolognese, napolitana, a bit of garlic, a little onion, and a bit of pesto to finish it off.
Beautiful.
It is
Welsh pasta meat sauce. Go.
So, get a couple of cloves of garlic.
Okay.
You chop it up. The onion. There's different ways of cooking. I mean, at home I quite often just throw the garlic in and then just take it out before I cook the rest of the food, you know?
Right.
That's the lazy way, you know? That's good. So we've got the bacon next.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use pancetta or you can use ordinary bacon with a bit of smoky bacon.
Okay.
Depends what you like, you know. So that's it. So we're ready to go. You know, I've had fun. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed looking after celebrities all the time, you know. We've had some great moments with, especially when Tom Jones came to Cardiff. He's great. He's such a nice person, you know.
And what's Tom's favourite dish?
Well, Tom likes a lot. He likes a lot of fish, a lot of king prawns, calamari.
Okay.
He loves chicken.
This starting to smell nice now.
Yeah. I mean, these are great because these sort of sauce you can either cook it straight away, or what I would do normally is cook it and always eat the sauce the next day.
Okay.
So if you cook today, eat tomorrow.
Right.
The flavours blend, they taste beautiful, you know. So that's the most important, you know. So now we add a little bit of red wine. Here's one.
Ah, clever.
Didn't they?
I like that.
Touch of salt. A little bit of pepper, not too much. Right.
Okay.
Basic bolognese sauce, which we'll give you the recipe for later.
Okay.
And then a little bit of napolitana. This is a basic tomato, garlic, and basil sauce. Stir up nicely.
Now you're going to be teaching Joe Calzaghe to cook as well.
Well, we do. We teach a lot of. We also teach Cardiff City. The players, they come in and learn how to cook with us every week.
Okay.
And that's why the players run faster on Giovanni's pasta. Remember that, folks? That's it. It's ready to go now. Good. So we put the pasta in next. In it goes. Hold it. Yeah, go for it. We've got some hungry people here. Okay. Yep, that's ready. Yep. And then you finish off with a little bit of cream. A little bit of cream. Yep. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. Off you go. Okay, ready? Penne alla matri Bologna. A little bit of basil. Finish off. Voila.
Thank you
Enjoyed
very
that.
much. Well done.
You want a job? We give you a job.
Absolutely, yeah, let me do it.
You sing, I'll cook.
Well, Do you know what? Fair enough. For a man who's not completely au fait with cooking, I think you did all right there.
Do you know, the smells were incredible and it tasted absolutely fantastic.
That looks really easy to make, doesn't it?
The guy Giovanni's an absolute dream to work with, but he's mad as a box of frogs. Absolutely.
Is he?
Really good fun. What a fun day I had with him.
Italian chef in slightly bonkers shocker.
Yeah.
Did he have any, like, because they go mad, don't they, in the kitchen if things go wrong?
Oh, yeah, he was shouting at all his staff and everything, yeah.
Fetch me this, fetch me that.
In Italian, I didn't know what he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't throw any knives though.
Not quite.
He was quite calm on the camera though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty good, yeah.
So what kind of music are you into, Phil?
Well, in my house, I was brought up listening to rock and roll or opera music. It's not my particular, I like that. My mum was a big rock and roll fan, taught me to jive. She used to throw me all over the house and, you know, it was mad. And my dad was listening to opera music. How they ever got together, I'll never know. And gosh, she used to throw me everywhere, over the couch and everything, you know. They call it abuse nowadays, you know what I mean? That's what they would call it.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm into, you know, I like everything. I love all types of, I love Pink Floyd, I like Genesis, Paul Child is one of my favourites.
This is true.
You paid him.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Paul. I like everything. I just love music on the whole, everything.
And what about folk music, Phil?
Folk music.
Folk music?
Folk music.
You like folk music?
I can't stand folk music.
Sorry?
Can't stand folk. What? Well, I don't mind some of it. Some of it is good. It all depends what type of folk music.
Well, Phil, you're in luck, because in the studio tonight we have one of Wales's most outstanding folk bands who made it big last year with their side steps and sideburns to celebrate the Grand Slam. It's the Blims.
I said, don't let me down, I won't let you down. I said, don't let me down, I won't let you down. I said, don't let me down, I won't let you down. And we'll all hold hands and drink.
It's lovely to see you again. Thanks very much for joining us. Bit of side steps and sideburns we saw there. Now that's the one everybody knows you for. What kind of memories does that bring back for you?
Oh, you know, that was a whirlwind. That was so much fun. That was us boys just being taken from our day jobs in the space of 24 hours. You know, the country embraced the video, and we were having phone calls in work from TV shows and radio. You don't expect that as a band. You know, we just enjoyed the whole experience. Well, we got to meet you. We got to go on Scrum 5. You know, that was the first time we'd been on television, and we loved it. You know, for a band who'd been working hard for 10 years to get any sort of recognition, to do a silly little idea, and it was just a little idea, it was just so well received by the Welsh public, and it was great to be part of. And of course they won.
They won, and it summed up, it was basically the theme tune to the Grand Slam. Now, what have you been doing since then? Because the Autumn Internationals haven't gone quite as well as you might have hoped.
No, well, we spent the time after that, we used that as a platform to record another EP called Love Letters.
There it is.
There it is in all its glory. Yeah. So we've got involved with Music Wales, going to help us distribute it, and we decided we'd do another video called Love Letter. Love Letters to Wales, the song's called, and it's basically about being travellers, because we all started in the band in France as surfers, as a job, and then when we came back to Wales, we realised that although we had love going around the world and the surfing, we actually got a beautiful country. So we decided to showcase the country, which meant recording when it was sunny, so that we had the worst summer on history. Basically, it took us 6 months, what should have taken 2 days to record maybe. We're using the same filmmaker that done the Side Tips and Sideburns video, so it was a concept of putting the Welsh humour in with the beautiful Welsh scenery to let that sell itself, as well as a good song.
So, do you want to introduce Love Letters to Wales? Down, I reckon, that camera. Tell us about Love Letters to Wales.
Yeah, this is our new video, Love Letter to Wales. If you're Welsh or love anything about Wales, please check it out. We're really proud of it. We're the Blims.
Well, I've travelled many places, I've seen many distant lands, I've seen the wonders of the world, and I've made many special friends, but there's always been a sadness and a heartache while I roam, so I'll remember all my family and the place that I call home.
Do you think I'll ever be able to grow sideburns that big? If I really try, put a bit of fertiliser or something.
Possibly. I don't know how he gets them that big, but
they're pretty impressive, aren't they?
They're very impressive, and so is the CD. Love Letters to Wales, there's 7 tracks on there. It's out now.
That was smooth as silk. Now, after the break, Paul is chatting to Gareth Thomas, so join us then.
The Welsh Show is proudly sponsored by Waterstone Homes, built for life.